By the way, dude, the elk's been delicious.
Thank you. Glad you like it.
I made this American chop suey with it, and my wife gave a bad review before anybody even tasted it, and everybody just said, she goes, it looks like hamburger helper. I've been chowing it for like 4 days, like out of respect for the elk that you shot. It's like I'm eating all this shit. I don't care if it's bad.
Does it make you more aggressive?
What?
Elk.
No, Joe, you lunatic. Somebody gets in my face, that might cause me to get more lunatic. I eat a little bit of protein. You had to beat the out of people for like 3 decades before you could like chill, smoke a little weed, put on your Little Rascals hat, and just chill out. You don't understand. I love him to death. But this guy is the most testosterone-filled dude I've ever met. That's why I love him. I love him. He's like every guy I met in Boston welded together. He's crazy.
The Little Rascals hat will haunt me for the rest of my life.
No, and this is like killing me. No,
I'll never put this on.
No, Joe, you're crushing that. He's crushing that hat. Come on, you know he is. You're killing it. I love it. I love it.
You don't have to balance it out. I like it. It's hilarious. I'm laughing at me, too. I'll never put this thing on again.
No, you shouldn't, dude.
I'm going to stick it in the fireplace.
You shouldn't, dude. You're killing it.
We'll keep it on for when the papers come out in the morning. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Donald Trump wins in
Alaska. Silku Charlie finally builds a bed.
You called me since 2003. You shut up, Bill. People don't know that. This is Bill Burr, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I'm Bill Burr. Now, Kevin Hart was somebody that I thought I was friends with, but I realized quickly that he just needed a spot at Dangerfields. And then he booked a pilot, and I don't think I talked to him again. I had like kids, and I didn't hear from you.
Bill Burr, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting to the mind of Bill Burr.
He was late for his own podcast.
Bill, are you ready for this? This is the best part that I think. This is what's mind blowing that people are going to love. Bill Burr.
You have your own name on your sweatshirt.
Well, outside of that, I mean,
when are
I
you
don't
going to
know why
stop
you don't.
branding, Kev? We know who you are.
Just in case you didn't, Bill, I wore a shirt to remind you. What's the big deal, man? All right, it's just a shirt.
Hoodie with Kevin Hart. I hand out hoodies to homeless people because I care about downtown LA. Go see Jumanji Part 19. The studio system has ruined you.
Bill is not angry, first of all, to our listeners. Bill is not an angry person. Bill is a very happy person. Bill is a married man. He's a father now. Congrats on that, Bill, by the way.
I got 2 kids. I had another one. I was going to call you, but I knew you wouldn't return the call.
No.
I don't think my last movie did well enough to have you send over your little heart of the city fruit basket, you piece of
shit. What are you talking about? I would have sent you a bottle of Hart wine from the vineyard. What are you talking about, man? I told you. It would have got there. Bill, can we tell
the vineyard?
Can we tell the people, Bill, that you and
I out there and stomp on the grapes?
Yeah, I do. So I do. Bill and I did a pilot, ladies and gentlemen. We did a pilot for Comedy Central.
It was called Heart of the Shitty, and it wasn't picked up.
Yeah, let me clear this up. This is before I got big. Bill and I did a show.
It was right before. No, you were already starting to blow up. And I remember there was a moment where we were actually going to tour together. We were going to do the black and white tour because I was almost ready to go to theaters. You had just started going to theaters. And then a week later, you went to arenas. And that's when you stopped calling me.
No.
That's when it was, Kev.
I stopped calling you after the show didn't get picked up because I felt like you me. I said, Bill.
Going out to the clubs until 4 a.m. and then showing up thinking you're going to Eddie Murphy your way through it and start improvising. You took that whole thing down with you. I'm still bitter about it.
Bill, I would love if we could get our hands.
To get screwed over by Viacom.
Do you think I'm willing to bet you, Bill, I can probably get my hands on that pilot? I'm willing to bet you I can, man. I would love to get my hands on that pilot just for you and I, because we can't show it. We can't do shit
How
with
much
it.
fun was it? But Bruce McCullough, you and me, dude, that was so much goddamn fun.
I will say this, man. Bill Burr, for those who do not know it, lately, as of late, I mean, Bill, you're popping up all over the place as far as acting. But the Staten Island movie, what's the name? With Pete Davidson. What's the title of it, Bill?
I don't know. It was called Jumanji Part.
Wasn't called Jumanji. That's my movie. What was it called, man?
Get Hard.
Wasn't that's another one of my movies, Bill?
Wait, I get
the
it.
King of Staten Island.
Soul Plane.
Those are my movies.
United Airlines.
God damn it! He said United Airlines. What was it called, Bill?
It's called The King of Staten Island.
It's all my ink. I have this mic on, so.
Yeah, that's all right.
Be a gentleman and help me out with my question.
Hey, Conan, can you believe that marriage didn't work out? Yeah, I can't believe your relationships don't work out.
You want me to be a soft, one of those Twitter tough guys? When guys come and sit on the couch, I go right after them. Don't you respect me for that?
No, I don't. Your big dumb desk hiding behind your microphone.
I respect you for keeping it real, Colin.
Yeah, I kept it 100.
What about when you call somebody out and then have them in front of you? That's punk. Can't do
No,
that.
but then you can actually just admit that you're wrong when the guy's delivering, because now he's delivering, he's still trashing.
Well, yeah, he's not admitting that he's wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
If we went to a movie together, would we sit next to each other? Would you want a seat between us?
Oh, Jesus.
Because that's a tough
I'd
deal.
want to sit like 9 rows behind you and just tug on your ponytail.
You savage.
That's what I would do.
I'm blind to.
First, I'm interested.
Hey, let me help out before you yell at me again. There you go. The love. There's the love.
Isn't your idol Richard Pryor? Everybody?
All right, let's bring him up.
You don't idol Richard Pryor? Come on.
Good to see you,
It's
my
like
friend.
asking a guitar player if he likes Hendrix. I mean, he's the man.
All right.
He's the man. All right. See how I do that? You just ask me a question, all of a sudden I make it uncomfortable.
You didn't make me uncomfortable.
Nobody brings.
I felt good.
Make sure you're speaking to the mic. Make sure you're speaking to the mic. There you go.
You're whatever incognito. You're an enigma.
What, because I make a pie? No, you know what it is? You're not a good listener. You've known me for 10 years. You have no idea who I am. It's all about comedy with you and moving up the ladder and pushing people out.
A lot of people think that they're uncomfortable with my elevation. Are you uncomfortable with it?
No, I just see all of your insecurities.
Giant desk.
You know, I've been on the same tour for this hour for almost over a year now.
Dude, bands tour for like 4 years and then go right back in the studio, make another one, and keep going. You got to toughen up, man.
Yeah, you're right, huh?
You know?
What do I do, you think?
Camouflage hat, looking like a backwoods guy, all tough and shit. You can't handle doing your hour again? I mean, come on, man. Get up.
I heard you have a terrible theory, and I want you to say this. So your theory on Boston is, let's just wait till LeBron's old. You don't want to be aggressive and get players.
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
You got misinformation.
What did you say?
Well, why would you say I have a horrible theory without checking with me first? It's like you already threw me under the bus.
Well,
I get it. You got a big desk.
This dude is knocking it out of the park. He's one of my favorites. Here is Bill Burr. Look at you.
How are you?
Oh, it's
I
good.
love that you did the audience applause for everybody. Yeah, there he is. Come on. Keep it going for him.
While people are talking about eating fake,
That was before.
I don't want to be responsible for that
before.
shit. I didn't. But if the kid was
That was before. Will you shut up? Jesus Christ. I got to tell you, the Laker fans are even worse. I can't stand them. At least Yankee fans show up at the start of the game. Those Laker fans, they show up in like the second quarter. They had to get like Botox before they came down to the game.
Oh, no.
Ouch. But you like living in LA.
I love LA, and I also I like living there. I don't like their teams. I hate the Jets. I'm sick of people saying Rex Ryan is confident. He's not confident. That guy cries himself to sleep with a vat of ice cream every night. I'm not buying it. I thought you were laughing. You were yawning over here.
No, the mushroom,
I knew it wasn't just weed. I was just like, there's no way I'm taking a hit off of that. There's something going on here.
Mushrooms, baby. The shroom. I'm shrooming.
You know how fucked up this is? He's shrooming, and he's wearing pants like he went riding a horse today. Like side saddle or some shit.
I'm just going to tell you how I discovered you.
I do owe my whole career to you. I was struggling until Bobby Lee discovered me.
Oh, no, not discover you in terms of like you did it on your own, obviously, but no, in terms of my awareness of you.
Oh.
Can I tell you that story?
Oh, no, I remember it was a big day in my career. Bobby Lee is finally aware of me. Am I on Bobby Lee's radar?
See, this is what he's going
to... This is when things start to happen.
I'm not going to allow this to happen.
Reversal.
I'm not going to allow this to happen.
Reversal.
Yeah. I'm just going to plug away. You know what I mean?
Listen, you can talk to him all you want. I can hear
it. Really? Is that you in action, or is this another photo shoot?
It's a photo shoot. People do photo shoots.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever seen like a movie poster and you'll see a movie star who's clearly 5'2", yet somehow he's as tall as the supermodel?
I have.
Yeah, that's a photo shoot. No fake stuff. Look, I'm sorry you're just on the web, man. You took it to he took it to this place. I'm not trying to shit on his website. What is it called again? Huh? Zippitydoodah.com?
We've never taken a break in the middle of a gas station.
I know, I had all this momentum going. Now I got to start all over again. Go ahead. Go to the card. See this? We won game one. Here comes the second of the doubleheader.
Because the older guys, Robert Kelly's and all that, they all call you Billy. Colin calls you Billy, but I Bill.
I'm
you know
just
what I mean?
immediately noticing that I don't know about the chain if it's thick enough to be that level of confidence.
Yeah,
that's more of a necklace.
When the chain's out,
he has on a fat chick ankle bracelet around his neck.
I love that you have the jib camera for this, like it's an action movie. Let's swoop in at these two guys sitting in these unbelievably small chairs. I literally feel like I'm gonna fall onto the floor. This is insane. You really went all out with the audience, though. They got full-size adult chairs.
Tip now to wear this. This is my nightclub look. Yeah, come on.
All right. This is. I guess this is the internet, right? You just sort of just throw it out there.
I just throw it out there. I figure you're a funny guy,
throw it out there. I'll throw it out there too.
Well, here's the deal. Bill's a comedian. He's at the Punchline. He's in town, and you're a funny guy. You've got these routines in your head, so I figure I'll toss you a mic and you go.
And I'm going to do stand-up in front of 9 people in a radio station? No, I'm not doing that.
Well, you're taking the fun out of Southside Steve TV.
I'll take, how about I give you $5 and I want to watch you line dance and I'm a racist cowboy.
So your Christian background is part of the show. Or
yes, and I wanted to talk to you about Jesus after this.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far. You know.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion. I'm telling you, you need to Google.
Oh, good Lord.
So did you feel you were being disrespectful, or just you were just having fun with some of the crucifixes and stuff like that?
I don't even know what I mean, we did maybe 2 jokes about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far? More so than my cartoon.
All right, listen.
A couple of jokes. I know this is a morning show. You can't bring up all those crimes.
You know what? Technically,
they just sort of kept moving them around. You know, like those killer whales at SeaWorld. After it kills a trainer, they'll then move it up to Seattle. They don't give them their background.
All right, I'm not totally following, but I don't
You
think I
know
want
what
to.
I'm talking about. It's a morning show. I understand.
I like it. Thank you
I
for being
came on.
positive.
That kid was
Positive.
missed the graduation, and then it was a feel-good story.
It was a feel good, and we want to leave.
If you want to feel good about America, you watch the morning shows. You don't watch this, you know.
And
we were joking earlier. If that kid's story about the graduation was late night, that would have been a whole different story.
What do you think?
He's still missing. We can't find him. All we found was his hat. But you watch in the morning. It's great. It all worked out. He got his own personal graduation. Like, I was in such a great mood. Look how yellow this couch is. It's like the sun.
But do you like my mic?
No, I don't. I don't. Please.
Is that comfortable? Is this uncomfortable?
This is no, don't, man. Honestly, can I take the mic?
Sure.
Now that's the number one thing you don't do. As I learned that in broadcasting school, you never give up the microphone. See, now I have the power. This Bob Barker thing.
Yeah.
You're what is this? Rock 100.5. This is the worst interview I've ever done, and he's wearing Stetson cologne or something. It's just really overpowering.
How you doing?
You know what he looks like? He looks like the first guy who gets his ass kicked in a Steven Seagal movie.
No.
The background guy behind the big kingpin. Why don't you handle this?
Did you ever play any sports?
No, I think. Oh yeah, I played baseball. I played a little bit of football, and then I played pond hockey.
What the is that?
Jesus, Kev. Kev, you know something? If you don't know something, it's okay. Nobody's.
What the is that? Pond hockey? What is that?
Well, there's a pond, and when we used to get cold enough before global warming, you would go out and you'd play pickup hockey. It was the shit.
Oh, sounds safe.
It was the shit.
Just
Well,
skate.
this is what you do. You take the biggest rock you can find, and you throw it up in the air. And if it landed on the ice and slid, and no crack, a couple of cracks, you were fine. That's how you would test it.
That to me is insane, and that shows what the kids today are lacking. There is none of that. The kids don't have the balls to play like that today. It doesn't exist.
I don't know. I think they're just doing new, different, dangerous things. You've seen these kids? They do these front flips and back flips and walk.
I see kids. I see kids TikTok.
Skyscrapers.
I see kids TikTok. That's what I see. I see kids TikTok, IG. I see them live stream. I don't see kids do that. I can't tell you the last time I've seen my kids go outside without me making them go outside with me. Or for us to do something. My kids don't just say we're going outside.
In defense of them, if we had what they had, we wouldn't have gone outside either.
Rightfully so, and I think of course that's part of the problem.
Dude, video games were two lines with like a ball.
Yeah,
I mean this shit. They're in the world.
Yeah, the creative is out of this world for them. All right. With that being said, as a parent, does that make you want to pull back some of the things that are available for your kids to use and play with today? Are you going to be one of the parents that's no games?
I'll try to do my best to have a balance, because you don't want your kid to be like dressed like a Quaker and churning butter. That's just a recipe for an ass kicking at school. They got to know what's going on.
Yeah.
But both of my kids are going to know how to drive. I have an old truck. I have a 68 F100 that shifts 3 on the tree, 3 on the column.
Okay.
They're going to know how to do that. They're going to know how to change the oil on it.
What's important? Like what's important that you feel that
knowing how to catch and throw a ball, knowing how to hit a ball.
True story. You ready for this, Bill? True story.
Learn how to ride a dirt bike, like knowing how to ride a motorcycle and shit. I like that Rambo stuff. Like, when you watch like Rambo, they used to always make a joke how no matter what mode of transportation he showed up to, he knew how to use it.
Knew how to do it.
Yeah. So I would like them to be able to do as much as of that type of stuff, to just kind of see like a world outside of the house, because I definitely, I learned how to braid my daughter's hair, right? Because I just didn't want to be her white dad, So.
I can tell you that a friend of mine, this is like one of the most embarrassing things that I've ever seen, right? and he just had to laugh about it. I was like, yo, you know, me and my family, we got bikes. We love to go out, man, and we ride. We go to like these little bike paths, and we'll do like, you know, just a nice little family ride. I said, you should come. My friend's got like 4 kids. He's like, you know what? Yeah, that would be cool. We've never done anything like that. Let's do it. He says, I got to get his bikes. I said, well, come on, go down to the bike store. I said, my guy there, he'll give you guys like a nice little discount and stuff. So we go down there to get the bikes. His son is like 16 years old. He gets the bike. The whole family's ready to go. His son gets on the bike. Bill, his son could not ride a bike. I looked at him and said, are you kidding me? I said, you never taught him how to ride a bike? By the way, my friend is filthy rich. Filthy.
Of course he is.
He says, Kev, he says, you know I'm a great father. He said, but this just made me realize that I missed some things. He had to say, I can't go today. Spent the day teaching his 16-year-old son how to ride a bike.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. That right there is my biggest fear as a father.
That's a real thing.
I don't want to miss any of that stuff. And what I love, what I've been able to change, right? Because every generation, you know, you want to change, keep the stuff that work, changes. What I love about my kids is my kids are not afraid of me. They respect me, but they're not afraid of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was growing up, you were afraid of your dad.
Absolutely.
Your dad came home. He came in the front door. You went out the back door. Like you just avoided that dude. If he was talking, everybody had to shut up
and listen.
Yeah. So, and I've realized that so much of my anger came from the way I'm built and then being in that overbearing old school style. Because my dad's a great dad. It's just like there weren't like videos teaching you how to be a better. He learned it. Sit down, shut the up. You know? Well, why do I have to? Because I said so. Like it's just like you do that to somebody for 18 years, they're gonna come out a little resentful. Then the greatest shit, this is the greatest shit, is then when you bring that shit up later in life, in your 30s, to your parents, they always just say the same shit. Oh, I never did that.
My dad.
And what I've learned, this is what I've learned. This is what I've learned, dude, is my perception of my childhood and my parents' perception of my childhood, neither one of those is true.
Wow.
It's somewhere in the middle, because kids put an unfair amount of weight on their parents because their parents are their universe. So little things to them.
Wow.
Hey, can I get this car? No, come on. Yeah, stop it. Like, that's your world. Like, but that was the car I wanted. Yeah, and then like they're in their 30s and I wanted that car. Anyway. And then they're sitting there going, like, I had 5 kids. I was just trying to get through the day. So I think what I learned from that is I have to understand that little things are big things to my kids. So all I have to do is listen and, you know, let them say what they have to say, assess what they're saying. You know, obviously, if I still don't want them to be able to do something, if I don't think it's right, I'll still say no, but I will listen to them. And then if I apologize. So
well,
like my
dad is on key. Same thing. Same exact thing you're saying. Right. But it's like my dad doesn't have any realization of the shit that he did. Now, me and my brother, we don't really give a fuck. My brother was the one who was really affected.